So we're going to be looking at our KVE gem for the week for language arts, and the website that I've selected is called thisibelieve.org. So let's go ahead and take a look at it. Okay, so the interesting thing about this, as you can see, they're calling it a public dialogue about belief, one essay at a time. This is not necessarily religious belief, but it is, as we can see here, writing and sharing essays describing the core values that guide daily lives. So I thought it would be interesting for students to take part in this, to say what they believe about school, about themselves, about their futures, about their lives in general, their friends, and so on. So maybe this could get them interested in writing essays, and they can also listen to other essays that people have written or actually read them. So we can see here we have some main areas to look at. So if you click on Explore, you'll see some featured essays, special features, and so on. You can also browse by theme or see the most popular essays. If you click on Write, then you can actually submit your essay. So this is something that your students could do. They could submit their own essays. And if we click on Participate, we'll see some community activities here. The RSS feed is there, and so on. If we go over to Listen, we see the podcasts, and then some more of the featured stories. And if you click on Educators, then you'll see some resources there. So let's actually click on the Educator resources. So, and here this is actually made to work with your classroom. So you can read through this information and kind of get an idea of how other teachers are using this. If we scroll down a little bit, we'll see that there's actually a curriculum that you can use. So you can download that. Helps them understand the concept of belief, explore their own values, craft them into an essay, and then they can actually submit them online. And then for the college level as well. There's a newsletter. They're on Twitter, there are podcasts, and so on. So there's a lot of good stuff here. But really it's about helping your students to kind of identify what they believe in, write about it, and then share it, which is kind of an interesting thing. Has anybody used this website before or heard This I Believe? Sometimes they'll play them on NPR. Or does anyone have any experience with this? Okay, so one of the things we want to do with our live sessions is help students understand the basic concepts better. And when they understand what a well-crafted essay looks like, not only the structure of it, the paragraphs and all of that kind of stuff, but also what an essay would make a person feel, how you can share personal details about yourself in an essay in an appropriate way. So this helps them to understand the concept of the personal essay a little bit better when they read about it, and then they can actually put it into use themselves. Any comments about this website? And I'm actually going to put this over here for you into the chat. So if anybody does have any comments, we'd love to hear it. And as always, we want to know if you are able to use this site with your students, how it goes across, whether they like it, what their comments were. Any comments from anybody? That's a great point, Elvis. So we're looking at how do you develop your own voice. And students are going to need this as they start thinking about college applications and so on. They need to be able to tell their personal story in an engaging way that's appropriate and that has that personal voice. So this is great. So I would love to hear about how it works with your students. This will be available on the PD blog. Dee Dee, I know you came in a little bit late, but it's going to be on the PD blog, and have fun with it.